look at what other industries are doing to market, and then figure out how to adapt that to a fiction setting. And it's challenging. Not all of it translates that well, but if you can
Mhm.
figure those things out, then a lot of times you've saved yourself a lot of steps. Um,
Right.
so one of my I guess friends and mentors, and also 30 under 30, like Forbes entrepreneur or whatever, his name is Emerson. He talks about how there's like there's basically a minefield, and you can either start at the edge of the minefield and try to cross the minefield all on your own, and you're probably going to get blown up at some point. Like you can do all the experiments and try to figure it all out yourself, or you can just look at, figure out who's really smart about this stuff and who's doing all these experiments, and um, kind of like just copy their playbook, and then you only have a couple more steps to go,
Mhm.
before clearing the minefield. So that like imagery has always stuck with me. And so when some internet marketer comes out with this new plan, like everybody else probably rolls their eyes at it, but I look at it and say like, well, why is this working? And look at how can this be adapted. So that's how can this be adapted in like a non-spammy way or like a
Right.
non-gross way? Because that's
Yeah, and a
important
lot of
as
that,
well.
yeah. Exactly. And there's something to be said too about picking out the bits and pieces, because I think you can definitely get into trouble if you try to emulate someone 100% of the way. You know,
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
into that trouble when I first started out. I thought internet marketers were doing the coolest things, and I tried to do what they did, and you know, wah, didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to fit to your personality. And I mean, anytime you're presented with someone else's system, it's not out of the box. Like, never use someone else's system out of the box. You want to take it, unpack it, and then take the pieces that, fit your personality and use those. And then you want to tweak it and add your own creativity. And I was talking to my friend Carrie earlier today, actually, and the way she described it is, as a creative, you have to find your own voice. Like, as you're writing your books, you're searching for your voice, and then you find it and you add your personality, and then that's what makes you special. And she pointed out that it's the same with marketing. So whatever marketing you're doing, you kind of have to find your marketing voice as well. And you have to figure out like what tactics work for me, how can I tweak this, how can I make this feel original and but still be effective. And so I think that's where authors struggle with marketing. It's that they're either trying to emulate or copy like something that doesn't really fit their personality, or I mean, the other side is they're not doing anything at all. But really, if you can look at marketing as a creative endeavor and kind of use that same process that you use to find your stories, and apply that same idea to finding your marketing voice, then you can make marketing really fun and exciting and also effective.